Okay, so today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to every wonderful, wonderful father out there. Using my dad as point of contact to all the amazing fathers that sacrifice for their families. Today I'll be interviewing a few men, and they will tell us some of the things that they actually want their women to tell them, but their women are not saying it. Some of the things that they will not naturally say to their women, and and their women will not say to them. So let's start. Your face so one of my church members is really shy. He doesn't want to show his face. Let's go on to this is not stage now. He said he has stage 5. Hello guys, this is Mr. Dashin Daniel. He's a radio personality, and today I'm asking him a question. What are some of the things that you feel that men want to actually see or hear that women are not doing? Because there's this stereotype in the society that men should be strong, men don't have emotions, men should always be the ones sacrificing. So like, what do men really want?
Alright, from the basics, men want to be taken seriously. It is not to help our ego, but when you know you are taken seriously, you can go any length to do same for the opposite sex. So that's the first thing. Secondly, men needs we need attention too. So many men are attention seekers. So many men. So when you feel like when you're a girl and you're walking by the way, and a man and you try to call the attention of a girl, and she doesn't give it to you. Many men are pained. That's a layman example from that side. Now imagine when you're married and your wife doesn't give you an attention. So men to have emotional needs. So because of these emotional needs, we want to be taken serious. We want to be given. We need attention because we are attention seekers too. Then above all, men need peace of mind. We want peace of mind. When a man is in an enabling environment where there is peace, where there is joy, even when the abundance in that environment is not commensurate to what his effort can bring together, he feels good. He feels that the environment is healthy enough to do a lot of things.
That's right.
Positivity, it radiates everywhere. So once there is peace in the environment a man walks or he lives, joys we don't know about. Men don't like women nagging. We don't like the switch in behaviors, the mood swings and all of those things. We don't like it. We don't want it. So as much as we are the macho man of emotions, men don't cry. Of course, I'm not an advocate of that. If you want to cry, you should cry.
Exactly.
Men cry too.
Right.
Sometimes I've cried as a married man. I've cried. There were times when I had to burst into tears emotionally.
Wow.
Sometimes when I had to think and in the more process of trying to process all the thoughts, I cried and all this. So it's when you shed the tears, when you cry, it just shows that you are human too. You are not supernatural beings.
Right.
You are being human too. So it is very important for everybody to know those things. That men want peace, we want to be taken serious, we like attention, and we love to be in an environment where we can actually function well. We're not super good.
So guys, you've heard from Mr. Dashin Daniels. These are some of the things that he has listed, some of the things that men actually wanted, but they might not necessarily stay. Today is their day and we celebrate them.
Hi, what's up? I'm doing great. Fine.
Today I have two wonderful people with me. Here is Larry. Larry, say hi.
Hi, people, what's up?
He's shy of the camera.
Yeah, I'm
He
shy.
brought shades so you could cover his eyes. So please remove it. And then this is Daniela. She's also my wonderful friend, and she talks about relationships. You have like a podcast as well.
Yeah, I do have a Telegram channel. So it really talks basically. So I run a podcast in relationship. I run a podcast in relationship and lifestyle. And my name is Daniela. Hello guys.
So I'm happy to have both of you, wonderful people.
I'm happy to be here too.
It's a privilege to have celebrities on this channel.
It's not easy.
It's my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, subscribe to this channel.
Please subscribe.
Larry has said
Subscribe.
it.
For my
See,
sake, for our
beg.
sake.
Ah.
Subscribe, please.
Please subscribe. Let's move to the permanent side. About should men cry? We're talking about men's emotions. Men's, how men handle things emotionally and all. So there is this what should I call it? There's this narrative that says, oh, men should not cry. Men should be strong and do exploits. They should be macho. Men should never cry. Men should be the ones to. Women always have this expectation. Okay, a man should be the one to give me gifts on my birthday. Men too deserve banana. It's only women that deserve banana.
You do.
Yeah.
I sincerely feel like it's not fair on men sometimes because of the kind of expectation that our society has made us to have of men. And I'm guilty of this as well, because a guy once told me that he was stung by an ant, and I'm like, okay, so why are you behaving like a baby? Like, why are you behaving like a baby?
Subconsciously, we're all guilty of it.
Exactly.
Expecting that men are supposed to be
strong and not to
the
express
heroes,
themselves.
should
Yeah. And I think it starts from, they are brought up in that way that men should always be strong in the face of everything. They should not show that they have emotions. They should learn to hide their emotions and pretend that okay, everything is cool, when they should actually show emotions. So Larry, tell me, what do you think about this? Like, how do you guys really feel? Want to get into the men's head?
Society expects the man to be the breadwinner of the family, to be the head, to provide everything. And so if a man is showing his emotions that okay, I'm going through this and I'm trying to talk to someone, I try to show you how what I'm facing or going through. Okay, as a lady, I'm going through something and I'm trying to tell you this. You will see me weak because you see like, okay, you are a man now, you should man up. You can do this yourself. So me coming up to you and sharing that with you won't do anything. So I just have to find a way forward, a way out of that thing. So that's how it is.
Thank you. I think I was having a conversation with a guy last week. He was telling me that he was going, no, that was 2 weeks ago. So the person came to visit me and he was telling me that, that he was going through stuff and he didn't tell his girlfriend about it. And when she found out, she was very angry and all of that. And he was like, what if I tell her, what is she going to do about it? Like,
exactly, that's
like,
it.
This, that. And I'm like, okay, but you should still talk to her about it. Men have this expectation because of the way they were brought up that, whatever it is, they should deal with it on their own. They should be the one to go through the pain. If armed robbers come to a house now, the man will stand up and say, okay, kill me and leave my family. Men always have to be the one to like suck up the emotions, and then every other person should be fine. But men should be like, they should also learn to express themselves. I'm not saying there are guys that are big babies, so forget it. I'm serious. There are guys that are big babies that irrelevant things actually make. I'm having a headache.
Thank God you put it that way. They are big babies.
They are big babies.
Okay, I feel like men are actually more emotional than women. But it's just that men have a way of handling it better than women. Like we said, they're expected to just man up and fix the situation. Men, they have this practical mindset towards an issue. Like a woman now could have a headache, and then she calls you and tells you, I have a headache. The first thing, she doesn't want you to say go and get paracetamol at that point. She's like, tell me sorry. Hurt me at that point. Tell me, baby, I feel, exactly. I was having that conversation too. But a lady, a man, the first thing that comes to mind, you're having a headache. What's the next thing? You take paracetamol, and then they are back. They are on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So men are actually more emotional. They're more sensitive, but I feel like they have a way of walking around it, hiding it. That's why we have more men that commit suicide than women, because they're not allowed to speak up. They are not even. And we have a lot of men that go through abuse in their relationships too. But we have more women talking about it. That's why it seems that it's only men that abuse women. But we have men that abuse daily. So I'm even putting the word out there. If you're a man, I feel like you should have somebody that you can talk to. It could be a mentor. It could be somebody that is above you. It could even be your woman, or it could be a friend. Just speak to somebody at some point. Don't just keep it in and okay, I'm a man, I'm to handle this. No man is, an island of himself. So I feel like if you even go to the prisons, we have more men there. If you go to crime scenes, we have more men there, because sometimes they just needed somebody to talk to. But society didn't allow it.
Like
society didn't allow that space for them. Like they're expected to just handle it. If there's a burial going on, you see women rolling on the floor, but you see the men at one circle, maybe under the tree, they are planning, okay, the mortuary is next. Okay, they're not even allowed
to express their emotions.
Feel. and I feel like it does a lot to their mental.
Saying that talk to somebody, but now the problem sometimes is that the person you're even talking to, even if it's a mentor, because they have grown up with that mindset, they say, are you not a man? Like, why are you crying? Because the African mentality is very when my dad lost his mom, because he was this close to his mom, and he never really talked about it with people. So there was a day I called him and I was like, Daddy, how are you really feeling? Like, how are you? Like, how are you? And he's like, he really misses his mom. Like, he started talking. Like, so if you don't give them that platform to talk, like, start up conversations with them, like closed, open-ended questions, not closed-ended, that would allow them talk. Because when people are talking, they begin to open up their emotions to you. You won't even know. Even them, they won't know, because it's a whole lot bottled up on the inside of them for years. So give them that open line of conversation, start it with them, and let them express themselves. And it is okay to hug a guy and tell him it is going to be okay.
And Kim, another thing to go through a lot, I won't lie to you. Men go through a lot. Men
more than women.
And you see a guy going through a lot outside, still smiling. Are you sure you're fine? The guy will tell you I'm fine. So that's why in the sites today, you see most men trying to cover their emotions. You see men getting addicted to alcohol, drug, because they just want to let go of whatever they are going through. And even men that don't take alcohol, some we probably get to their family, or a man that has a family get home and you discover that, why is this man angry today?
He's aggressive.
Why is this man angry today? Same way society tends to listen to women, listen to men too. Men do really cry. I won't lie, even to the slightest thing, but not in front of
open.
In the open.
I just remembered a story, like an article that I was reading of a couple. So the lady was the one sharing the story, and she said she newly got married to her husband, and then that night they had an argument. And then you know how women are with our words. I don't know. I feel like words even cut deeper than when you hit a person. True. And then women, most of us are just like that. So she got defensive and then said a lot of things to him, and then went to bed. She said she woke up around 4 a.m. and then she saw her husband crying. Now, to her, she felt like it was just a usual quarrel. She said, is it that small thing that I said that, she felt like, she said the goosebumps that got on her body that day, she knew that, words, could really kill a man. Now, she was able to see that. What if she woke up and then probably he had finished crying? She wouldn't know how much hurt that she had done to her husband. And men will probably even still beg you the next day. You're the one wrong, and then they still tell you, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And then I'm sorry, and then life goes on, but you don't know how much deep. There's a lot that men go through. Like, you see men working, and then they tell you, if they break down, things are going on. Even in relationships, there's this narrative of, men are scum, men are this. If men open up and tell you what women do to them,
thank you, my sister. Thank you.
It's quite painful. Yesterday I was talking to my big brother, and he was telling me some things that happened between him and a lady. I don't want to go too into details. And I just felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad. Like, the kind of things that happen, yes, we women, we have our own. There are men that actually, because they've been damaged, they put that hurt on women and treat women anyhow. No doubt. But the thing is, I think society should look more at men. Not that they should neglect women, but they should also listen to men more.
To add to that, I feel like even we as a church, I feel like we should do more. We are doing amazing, but I feel like most of the seminars that you see is women. How to be the great wife for your husband, how to do this for your husband. I feel like we should also hold seminars for men. Gather these men and help them. So I always say that a healthy relationship is between two adults,
healthy people,
healthy adults, not just the woman. If a woman is learning something and then the man is not learning, there's not going to be a balance. So I feel like we should pay more attention to, gatherings for men, look out for their mental health, speak to them, and then how best to be good husbands too to their wives, and then how to handle mental stress. Some people don't know how to handle it. That's why we see men go to the bar after work. They're like, they're chilling with a friend in the bar, or they're going to a hotel or something. Some of them don't just know how to handle mental stress. So I feel like we need to pay more attention to that to our viewers.
Saying sweet words goes a very long way to a man.
Words of affirmation.
Exactly. It goes a very, very long way. Imagine I promise someone something, let's say my sister, promised her something, and she's looking up to me to get it from me. And at that particular time, I need to give it to her. I didn't have it. Probably I'm expecting something too from someone. And probably when I called her, or she called, because I'm just worried that, what if I call her now? Baby, I'm sorry, I can't give you this. So on calling her, probably she tell me that, brother, how do you want me to get this? That word alone is giving me more pressure to go extra mile to find that thing. Or what if she said, okay, I know everything will be fine. Okay, just take it easy. That kind of thing. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Okay, that will make me calm
you down a bit.
A bit. So that word of affirmation, that sweet words, goes a very long way. Even if like the light is not really showing for that person, make that say something positive
To the person.
Other way around, if you are saying other thing to a man, it tends to be like a pressure to the man to do something wrong.
And that's why you see that there are lots of guys into Yahoo and all of that. And it's because of the mindset, like not just girlfriends and sisters and all, even their mothers. They say, you're not a man, you're supposed to be fending for your family at this age. Meanwhile, it's okay, a guy of 25 years and a lady of 25 years, the lady of 25 years is still collecting money from him. But if the guy of 25 years should ask for money, the kind of insults they will insult him. Like it's not nice. Like we should give that room to make it, normalize it, that okay, especially if you're, let's use that of a partner, because of course you can't go around hugging all the guys, but normalize when your partner is going through stuff, and instead of nagging at them, you just say, oh yeah, come, you just hug them.
Very important.
Like allow them, let them cry, clean their tears the way they do for ladies.
Very
and
important.
another thing is normalize giving guys gifts. This is not just an issue of the person you're going out with alone. If people are close to you, you don't know what you've done for them, really. Normalize giving gifts to people. Like, if a guy is celebrating his birthday and he's somebody close to you, and you can afford it, do something, no matter how little. It's not only women that deserve banana, like I said in the beginning.
We do too.
Guys too want to be pampered. They want to be taken care of as well. Just that they usually man up because the expectation is that, okay, they should be the one taking care of the women. But normalize giving gifts to your guy or like to your partner. Surprise him. You can just choose to, okay, I noticed that, okay, this guy does not have clothes, or maybe he doesn't have shoes. Let me go to the market. Or there is one thing you know that he's been wanting to get and you can afford it. Get it and surprise him. Like, let him feel that, okay, somebody cares for me. Somebody looks out for me. It's not always ladies. Sometimes we ladies, we demand so much from our boyfriends and we forget that, oh, these guys actually need money. You know? So they are the ones always sending us money. And then there is no time that you say, babe, you are always sending me money. Let me just send you this little token. Even if it's to do credit for them. Just do.
Please, ladies, please.
Because they are the ones, because you're not the only one asking from them. Their girlfriends, their sisters, their moms.
Cousins.
It's just a whole lot. So please, give ears to men. Please. I'm not saying they overly pampered, spoiled brats. Because there are some guys that are mommy's pets, I swear. And those ones are very annoying.
Men deserve to be happy too.
Yes.
Really happy. Because I think most happiest people on earth should be now are women and children. Men just tends to show they are happy, but it's a lie.
They have to just be strong.
And they have to be strong. And most of these men striving is not actually them striving for themselves. They just want their families to be happy, comfortable. I want my wife to be this. I want my children.
Sacrifice so much.
Not even for themselves.
themselves.
I've seen a father not getting things in it for himself, but you see the family, they're looking very, very well. So please, men deserve to be happy. So.
Yeah,
Shout out to all the amazing men out
strong
there.
men out there.
Making sacrifices for their
Thank you.
women. You rock.
Shout out to my dad. Daddy, I love you.
Shout out to the men outside. I shout out to myself
all
too.
the men.
You're trying.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out to myself.
Shout out to all the men in my life.
Yes.
You guys are amazing. And
Yeah,
every
you
man
guys
out
are
there.
amazing.
Bro,
Every guy
we
out there.
celebrate you.
We celebrate you because this week was actually Men's Mental Health Day.
Oh,
so
wow.
I celebrate you guys. I just encourage you that you should open up to people, not the wrong person, please. Open up to the right people that will listen to you, that will make you feel like
Yes.
you are just whining.
So, okay, sorry to correct you again. How am I going to know the right person? Because in most cases, me as a person, I don't really like talking to women. Because I be like, even if I tell this person, what is he going to do about
observation. You will know the right person by observing. For me, I don't just discuss, like if I'm talking to you and you're paying attention to me, I know.
Okay.
If you're not paying attention to me, I will even go further, talk more of discussing a deep thing with you. So observe. Who is this kind of like this lady? What kind of a lady is she? Is she a passive person, or she's a deep, like she's somebody that wants to talk in details? Okay, like you will know. That's the truth. You will know. Just observe. If she's somebody you can talk to that will give you a listening ear, she will give you that listening ear. But there are some ladies that they just dismiss you even before you start. They are dismissed. So exactly.
That's what you hear.
So thank you so much, guys. Larry,
It's good to be here.
Daniela, I'm so happy to have you guys.
Good to be here,
Thank
guys.
you.
Yeah.
We hope to have you guys again.
No problem.
Guys have been
No
shaking.
problem. No problem.
We should bring them again, ba?
No problem. No.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, to share this video, and click on the notification bell.
Thank you.